Third time, Panda Star, April requests an excerpt from 152 Rules to Being an Evil Overlord. Sounds good. Alright. It's, boy, it's an excerpt of 2 pages. Here we go. Let's see. Do I read this evilly, or what's it? Or this is it like? Thank you, Katie. Being an evil overlord seems to be a good career choice. It pays well, there are all sorts of perks, and you can set your own hours. However, every evil overlord I've read about in books or seen in movies invariably gets overthrown and destroyed in the end. I've noticed that no matter whether they are barbarian lords, deranged wizards, mad scientists, or alien invaders, they always seem to make the same... Oh my god, thank you, Rustic Redwood. Appreciate it. They always seem to make the same basic mistakes every single time. Mad King it up? Therefore, if I ever happen to become an evil overlord... 1. My legions of terror will have helmets with clear plexiglass visors, not face-concealing ones. 2. My ventilation ducts will be too small to crawl through. 3. My noble half-brother, whose throne I usurped, will be killed, not kept anonymously imprisoned in a forgotten cell of my dungeon. 4. Shooting is not too good for my enemies. 5. The artifact which is the source of my power will not be kept on the mountain of despair beyond the river of fire guarded by the dragons of eternity. It will be kept in my safe deposit box. The same applies to the object that is my one weakness. 6. I will not gloat over my enemy's predicament before killing them. 7. When I've captured my adversary and he says, "Look, before you kill me, will you at least tell me what this is all about?" I'll say, "No," and shoot him. No, on second thought, I'll shoot him, then say no. 8. After I kidnap the beautiful princess, we will be married immediately in a quiet civil ceremony, not a lavish spectacle in 3 weeks' time, during which the final phase of my plan will be carried out. 9. I will not include a self-destruct mechanism unless absolutely necessary. If it is necessary, it will be not be a large red button labeled "Danger, do not push." The big red button marked "Do not push" will instead trigger a spray of bullets on anyone stupid enough to disregard it. Similarly, the on-off switch will not clearly be labeled as such. 10. I will not interrogate my enemies in the inner sanctum. A small hotel well outside my borders will work just as well. 11. I will be secure in my superiority. Therefore, I will feel no need to prove myself by leaving clues in the form of riddles or leaving any of my weaker enemies alive to show they pose no threat. 12. One of my advisors will be an average 5-year-old child. Any flaws in my plan that he is able to spot will be corrected before implementation. 13. All slain enemies will be cremated, or at least have several rounds of ammunition emptied into them, not left for dead at the bottom of the cliff. The announcement of their deaths, as well as any accompanying celebration... The announcement of their deaths, as well as any accompanying celebration, will be deferred until after the aforementioned disposal. 14. The hero is not entitled to a last kiss, a last cigarette, or any other form of last request. 15. I will never employ any device with a digital countdown. If I find such a device is absolutely unavoidable, I will set it to activate when the counter reaches 117 and the hero is just putting his plan into operation. 16. I will never utter the sentence, "But before I kill you, there's just one thing I want to know." 17. When I employ people as advisors, I will occasionally listen to their advice. 18. I will not have a son. Although his laughably underplanned attempt to usurp power would easily fail, it would provide a fatal distraction at a crucial point in time. 19. I will not have a daughter. She would be as beautiful as she was evil, but one look at the hero's rugged countenance and she'd betray her own father. And 20. Despite its proven stress-relieving effect, I will not indulge in maniacal laughter. When so occupied, it's too easy to miss unexpected developments that a more attentive individual could adjust to accordingly. And that is the 20 tenets, 20 of the 152 rules of being an evil overlord. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I'm already disqualified by their 18 and 19. That's a shame. All right. Well, thank you all for joining me tonight. I'll be back Thursday, maybe with an Xbox. Who knows, man? Just Amazon, just doing its Amazonian best and not give me one. Cool. Thanks, Amazon. Love you too. Better give me the switcher I ordered tomorrow. But good night, everybody. Hope you have a wonderful couple days, and I will be back Thursday. Till then, take care of yourselves. Goodbye.